Shani Perry, founder of AI Advisory A25, and I'm here today to share a framework I found that's really helpful if you're looking to create a content guide and you don't have any persona documentation or information, but you are posting content on LinkedIn. So what you do is you head over to your LinkedIn profile, and you'll see mine right here, and you scroll down to the analytics section. And when you click on that, you get a couple of options, but the one that you want today is where you will find your followers, and then the little section down the bottom that shows you all of the top demographics. So you get things like job titles, location, industry, seniority, company size, and companies. And you take screen grabs of all of this information. The next step is you load it into your LLM of choice, and I've done this both with ChatGPT and Claude, and I'll show you how they're different. And you load up each of the screenshots and you give it a prompt like this. So I wrote my prompt to say, act as a marketing and content expert, help me create a persona. And I've attached these stats from my LinkedIn account. They'll tell you detailed information. I want you to create a persona based off this information and give me a bit more detail about that persona, give it a fun name. And I also gave it some information about the type of content that I write about, which is obviously artificial intelligence. And then ChatGPT goes to work and it creates a persona for me. In this case, it named it Sophia Strategist, and it notes things like company size, seniority, industries, job titles. So it's pulling this information directly from my LinkedIn. But then it goes into a little bit more detail. It tells me what this person wants, their needs, and types of content that might be interesting to this type of person. Quick hit resources or thought leadership articles, things like infographics. It's even gone as far as giving me a tone and style, so I should be professional yet approachable, actionable and pragmatic, and aspirational, all of which I hope I already am in my content. Then it goes into content strategy suggestions, engaging LinkedIn posts, use hooks, post questions, end with CTAs, and so on and so on. Once you've created this persona, you can ask it further questions or strategize on things like creating a content plan, which is what I did. And then ChatGPT goes through and helps me outline a content schedule, puts it in a table, gives me all the details, and on and on and on. And you can just keep going. Now, Claude is slightly different in its layout and its approach. I gave it exactly the same response in image types, and this is what I get. It's named my persona Tech Savvy Tracy instead of Sophia Strategist, very similar. It's using the same data. It gives it a professional identity. Instead of going for needs and wants, it's listed them as key challenges and content preferences, information seeking behaviors, content topics that resonate. So you can see I've gotten slightly different types of information from Claude than I did from ChatGPT. So I find it really helpful to run these kinds of exercises in both of these LLMs because you get different output. The other thing you can do is once you've decided on your persona and your content style, you can create your own custom style inside of Claude so that you can reference this for future content that you'd like to create. And then it's already saved for you here. So I hope this was a helpful framework for you to apply at your work. Let me know what you think in the comments.